Wednesday, December 6th, 2017, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So it's about 8:20 a.m. London time. This is an early market update. One headline I've seen is the following. Asia stocks hit 2-month low as risk sentiment sours broadly. That's from investing.com, and I'll read the article a little bit here. Asian stocks slipped across the board on Wednesday as various factors including weaker metal prices and monetary policy concerns in China soured investor sentiment. And according to them, it says, MCI broadest index Asia Pacific shares outside Japan dropped to a 2-month low and was last down 1.5%. Yesterday, I spoke about the fact that on Monday, we had a very strong rally early on in the day before the U.S. market opened. The Dow was over 200 points, S&P over 20 points, NASDAQ was up as much as 50, and then things turned around on Monday and closed lower for the NASDAQ and the S&P. The Dow was up, but that was a negative signal. So what happened yesterday? That continued. The Dow was down 109 points, or 0.5%. S&P was down 10 points, 0.2%. And the NASDAQ, which was actually up, I think, about 60 or 80 points earlier in the day yesterday, after having dropped 72 late on Monday. The NASDAQ closed down on the day, down 13 points, which is less than the Dow, but the negative sentiment has continued. So very interesting that Asian markets now are at 2-month lows. So let's have a look at what the markets are doing here. Spot gold, 1268.80. The low has been 1264 and the high 1269. And my surprise gold was sold off yesterday, paper hammered, if you want to call it. No, they were gunning for that 1260, 63 area, and it looks like that's where gold held. Silver couldn't hold on to that 1630, 31 support. Got down to around 16 yesterday. Right now it's 1612. So gold and silver are up slightly today. Still relatively low compared to where we've been recently. The Dow now is down 80 points as I speak at 24,100. The low has been 24,081. So it's been down almost another 100 points. S&P 2622, down 6. The low has been 2619. And the NASDAQ 100 is down 26 points, or almost 0.5% at 62.37. Currency-wise, let's have a look. British pound down 40, 134.02. So the pound looks to be on its way back down, maybe to retest the 130.50, 131 level for now. Euro fairly steady, 118.25, no change, unchanged. Dollar has dropped against the yen. We're now at 112.11, and we've been below 112 briefly overnight, so down 0.5%. And that's why probably spot gold and spot silver are rebounding a bit. So, what about the cryptocurrencies? Well, not surprisingly, cryptocurrencies are continuing to do well. Bitcoin right on another high here as I speak, 12,500 Bitcoin. So that's quite an amazing move. Will there be corrections? Probably. When and how far? I don't know. IOTA, which is a token that's been, I heard it from someone a few days ago. I'd never heard of it. And basically IOTA is it's been called blockchain, the next generation of blockchain. And if you look at World Coin Index now, it's the second coin there. At the moment, it's up another 45%. It's at $5.46. Yesterday when I was covering it, I think the market cap was 8 billion. Right now it's already 15 billion. So this could be the next big thing. IOTA. The general public only knows about Bitcoin. So there's a lot of opportunities, I think, in the altcoins. Going back to the markets, I like to look at some charts. I will not show them on the video, but just looking at them, Monday, I think, was an important day. We had very positive moves early on, and the market was unable to hold on to the gains. And they continued yesterday. So the NASDAQ looks like to have topped. That top was end of November on the 28th. The S&P, the top was a bit later. It was on Monday, December 4th. And that looks to be a short-term top. And also the Dow Transports. I spoke about the Dow Transports a few weeks ago, how it had not made a new high after the early October high. But recently it's really been on steroids. And yesterday it had a negative day, even though on Monday it was up massively and made a new high. So are we making tops here? Seeing that Asia is as well starting to come off, led by China? We'll have to see. What else is going on? Gold and silver, very disappointing, I guess. But I think people need to be patient. I get a lot of comments nowadays from some people. You need to, gold is finished, silver's finished, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are the future. I don't disagree with them that cryptocurrencies have a future, but I disagree with them that gold and silver don't have a future. Gold and silver have a 5,000 year track record of storing wealth. What we have right now in cryptocurrencies is a mania and a rush in terms of the prices. Am I saying the blockchain technology is not worth anything? No, I think it's a great technological advance. But as you see now, you have IOTA, which is blockchain next generation. So things are changing so quickly. We don't know really what's going to happen. Bitcoin for now was the initial cryptocurrency, so it has that. But you could see anything really come up out of nowhere and do really well. Gold and silver, for now, I guess the powers that be are still able to manipulate it. From what I read, and I'll have to say that I've read this before about physical shortages and Chinese buying, Russian buying, and that's true. But the cartel, the LBMA cartel, or Federal Reserve Bank of England, BIS cartel, who control the paper price of gold through the LBMA and the COMEX and the OTC foreign exchange market in London, they're still in control of the physical price. The only way this will change is when they start losing a lot of physical gold. There has been some stories recently about the Russians and the Chinese getting together to create a physical gold market to trade more in their currencies and try to avoid the dollar. So we just have to be patient. Physical gold and physical silver are still wealth that you can hold with no risk in terms of counterparty risk. Of course, it can be taken from you if you're burgled or if it's stored somewhere and that vault is broken into, but it's something you can hold, your gold and silver. Cryptocurrency, you need to be careful with the virtual wallets. My Ether wallet and all the other wallets. If your PC or laptop or your mobile device is hacked, it could be, your tokens could be stolen. And that's why I've got a Trezor wallet, which is a hardware wallet. You need to look at that yourself to make sure if you do get cryptocurrencies, bitcoins and tokens, that you have them stored safely. I'm learning, just as quickly as a lot of you, even though I have been involved in Bitcoin for quite a few years. I haven't held as much as I'd like, but I've benefited from the cryptocurrency market in that I earn some cryptocurrency. I know how to deal in it and how to exchange it. I'm making income from it, which is a good thing. Of course, I'd like to have had a lot more Bitcoin and less gold, I guess, but I'm going to stick to what I believe in, which is physical gold and silver. They will protect you. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Twitter and on steemit.com as well. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.